Aloha, I'm Sunny.
Aloha, I'm Alize, and what are we making today?
Poke.
We're making poke today, and this is a recipe. Where did we first try this recipe? Do you remember? Hawaii.
Hawaii.
We got to go to Hawaii for my cousin Lanny's wedding, and we tried it there for the first time, and it was so good. And Sunny ate it every single day after that first day, right, Sunny? Mm-hmm. Now, before we get started with this recipe, we're going to send it over to our dear friend, Chef Tony Garnett, and he's at Blue Ocean Market, and he's going to tell us what kind of fish we can use and a little bit more about this recipe.
So we have a very wide variety of species of fish in the North Carolina waters here. Anything from bluefin tuna to skipjack tuna to yellowfin tuna. All the tunas are here kind of year round. It just kind of different seasons, different times. So today what we have is we have this beautiful yellowfin tuna right here. Each fish has 4 sections. 2 superior and 2 inferior. This is the superior because there's no belly attached to it. So this is actually where the top of the fish was, and this is where its dorsal fin was. We're gonna make that cut right behind the dorsal fin and then come down. Poke is one of those things you can just kind of keep eating. So I recommend at least 6 ounces per person. So we're gonna cut the tail off. We're gonna come in here and take the bloodline out. Okay, so at this point in time I have some choices. I can either steak it or I can cut it this way. And this is the correct way for cutting for poke. Lay that out. It'd be the same way you were going to cut it if you were cutting it for sushi. Then we're going to dice it. You notice how we're coming across that grain. You want to come across the grain, not with the grain. That way it'll keep its cube. It's important for the bite and the fact that we're going to feel like it's melting in your mouth. Ahi tuna, which is the Hawaiian name for yellowfin tuna, that is then basically cured or denatured in soy and sugar at its simplest. We add a little vinegar, we add a little sesame seeds, maybe some seaweed salad. We add a few bits and pieces to that. We kind of put it together, serve it in a bowl. It's great family style. It makes a really pretty platter if you have friends over for entertaining. But you know, we have such a wide variety of tuna off our coast. It's just fantastic.
Thanks, Chef.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you so much for preparing our tuna too. So what are we gonna do first, Sunny Bunny?
Do the tuna.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
Get all of the tuna right in the bowl.
Go ahead, do it.
This looks sweaty, but it's just tuna. Oh, that looks like bones right there.
But it's not, it's yummy fat from the tuna. Go ahead, keep going, talk about it.
Yeah.
So why do you like poke so much?
Because I love rice in it.
Oh yeah, rice is good. Go ahead, I'll help you do that. All right.
No, I got it.
Okay, go ahead. Put it all in there.
That's a big piece.
That's a lot of tuna. Go ahead and grab that last piece. And next thing we're gonna do is put some sesame oil in there.
Oh, can I do that?
You can do everything, Sunny.
Oh.
You're gonna do one of these. Do you want me to pour it? Well, okay. That's really, yep. Okay.
I want to do it over the bowl.
Good thing you did it over the bowl and you went kind of slap happy on there. And then we're gonna do 4 teaspoons of soy sauce. I might need to help you a little bit.
I don't.
1. Count it out. Tell us what you're doing.
1.
2.
3.
Okay. 3, and then a half of 1 because you kind of went, stop. There you go. 4. Good job. All right, mix that in there with your little hands. Yeah, I'm sure. What are we gonna do next, Sunny Bunny?
Hammer some nuts.
Yep, some macadamia nuts. So macadamia nuts are from Hawaii, and we're gonna put some in a little bag for Sunny here. Obviously these are too big to go in our recipe, so Sunny's gonna hammer some of those while I add some other ingredients, right? Watch my fingers and your fingers, okay? All right, go ahead and hammer this, but not, you know, not crazy hard, but hammer them down, and I'm going to, that's great. I'm gonna add some avocado. And we've also cut up some green onions. So we do some of the white and some of the green just for some color. And we also cut up a shallot. Now, in Hawaii, traditionally they use like a sweeter Maui onion, but that's really hard to find here. So we use the shallot, but you can use like one of those like fatter onions that just don't have too much powerful flavor, but something that's more sweet. So we're gonna add that to it. And I think that looks great, Sunny Bunny. Good job. Nice and smashed. So do you wanna pour this in there as well?
Yep.
2 more ingredients left. So we're gonna do some sesame seeds. You wanna start with the sesame seeds? Mm-hmm. You're gonna dip your teaspoon in there and get a whole teaspoon out of there, okay? Talk about it.
So you have to shake it a little bit before you can get off, and just shake it in there.
Perfect, just one's good. And you're also going to do 1 teaspoon of honey. So we always like to buy local honey. We get it from 2 different bee farms, but that local honey is supposed to help us with our allergies. So, go ahead and get a spoonful of that and put it in there as well. Yummy. Great job, Sunny Bunny. We got this mixed up, and we're gonna stick this in the fridge for about an hour, and then we're gonna cook some yummy jasmine rice to serve it over, or if you have sushi rice, that's even better, right?
Mm-hmm. This is where we live. That's where we live, and this is where Hawaii lives.
All right, everybody, so we've steamed our rice. I'm gonna put a cup of it into our bowl here, and we're gonna add our poke to the top. When we serve this, you can have some more soy sauce at the table, and if people like it a little bit hotter and spicier, you could do some wasabi as well. And then we also kind of got addicted to this rice seasoning that it's like a combination of seaweed and all this stuff that we got in Hawaii, but we found it also at the Harris Teeter. Let's not do that yet. Go ahead and do another scoop of this yummy stuff. All right, and here's our poke. I'm gonna put a little bit on top of the rice as well for presentation purposes. Mahalo everybody for watching our latest episode on poke, and have a great night. Aloha.
Aloha. I never tried a tuna, but I tried different fish like minnows and flounder. Pinfish.